Alrighty. Here's your recap. I will make Maev's consternation the top line of the thing, so go ahead and pause. And pause. There is your recap. In about 10 seconds, I will explain what the hell happened and why this session was uploaded, or the last session was uploaded the day of the session. And then let's pray I can even get this one uploaded. Oh boy. And like that, we're recording.
Hello,
YouTube.
Internet.
Hey, YouTube.
So, we resume this session mid-battle with most of the party engulfed in a cloud of fog with a giant and some monsters. It is day 54, which is Kithorn 24.
Something.
Cool.
Cool. So, let's get back to the battle, shall we? This
I mean, if we
dude
must.
goes here. Doop. And I am
Do, do,
on
do, do.
the token layer. And some shit goes down. I have to roll a d6. That is a fail. I'm rolling the other d6. Also a fail. Great. There will be
Is
no
spirit-
wailing.
Is anything in
So-
range of spirit guardians?
Double checking. No. Nope. So, what's going to happen? Two of those, I suppose. I'm gonna go to the GM layer and go movement of 1, 2, 3. Cool, that's plenty. Visible only to those adjacent to it. This thing arrives, which means it has entered the area of effect. So what does it have to do?
It has to make a saving throw. Hold, please. It's a wisdom saving throw.
Totally know how to
14.
play this game.
So that's 14
That's a fail.
against
The short
Dusk's.
Be a 15.
Yeah.
Big one.
So that's Dusk's Spirit Guardians or
It's
Snap Spirit
Snapses.
Guardians?
I think.
Okay,
Snapses.
cool.
The spirit guardians are the smaller circles.
Got it. And they're both running?
That's like
Yes, they are both
think so.
running.
I know mine.
That's great.
Yes.
Okay, so it failed.
You want to give him something from
It
underneath?
needs to take damage that I need to roll. It's radiant. It's 14 radiant damage. Its movement is also, I think, halved. Yes, halved in the area, by the way.
Cool.
I can't remember if I cast this at 3rd or 4th level, and I've used both of those spell slots. I'm just going to say it was 3rd level. It's like, no, it was 4th level because I did life transference.
There.
So hold on.
Yes.
I need to roll one more d8. 15 damage instead of 14.
Nice.
Sorry, I'm having a horrible runny nose situation.
And here it is in my notes. SG
Minus
4th.
one more.
Spirit Guardians 4th level.
Right. And then +8 to hit. Going for snaps first.
Okie dokie.
26 to hit.
Oh yeah, that's gonna hit just a little bit.
That would be 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 cold damage.
18 cold damage.
And then it hits somebody other than Maiev.
Mhm.
Yes, sorry. I was still trying to get my dice to do my reaction when she took damage. And you did that math a lot faster than I thought you were gonna do. My ghosty guys are out, so they would have, because I think Snaps is the only one I can see
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can only
within
see
my
within 5
range.
feet of ourselves.
So Snaps would have had 4 of those damage points negated by my ghosty guys.
So Snaps can put back 4.
4. At all 29
But
hit
if
points.
I have not done, I don't know why we were pointing out that it hit somebody aside from me.
Because of your ghost guys.
Yes. Yes, that's
Okay.
all they can do at the moment.
Cool. Then it's going to try and hit you.
Sure,
And
go
that would
for
be a 15 to hit.
Oh. Oh,
1
well,
5.
15 does not hit me.
Great. And then it takes attacks of opportunity, if you like, as it's about to retreat.
I no longer have a reaction, but Snaps is more than welcome.
I will take a stab at it with my magic spear. I'm pretty sure that doesn't hit for a 10.
Not so much. Alrighty. So it did. Going back onto there. Is can't get that far. He's got to stay right there. Okay. Then on the token layer, this one goes 10, 20, 40, and is going to try and slam Aste.
You monster.
27 to hit.
You said
Oh,
27?
27 to hit, but it only does 8 damage, cold damage.
Wait, I forget. Did I blade sing to get closer? Am I still in my blade song?
I don't know.
I don't remember. Can anyone recall if I made a blade song?
I don't know what
If
it
you
would.
did,
How would I know? What would you have said or done?
So blade singing can increase my movement speed. It can increase my AC by my int mod, which is +4. And then if I had the +4, that would be 22, and I could shield the rest. But
don't
no,
recall a
actually,
blade song. The last thing I remember was a vortex.
that's fine. So how
Yeah.
much damage? 8.
3 plus 5 is 8.
That changes. All right, that's fine.
And then it's going to try and hit you again. 24 to hit.
Good lord. All right. This thing has a lot of to hit, huh?
And that is 16 points of cold
Good
damage.
lord. That's a lot of damage. All right. That's fine then. And yeah, I haven't used a blade song yet because none of the squares are ticked.
You get an attack of opportunity.
I do?
Yes, you do.
I wonder if these things are immune to poison. But we'll see. That's going to be 13 plus 6 for 19. 19 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
Oh.
Oh, which means it doesn't get away from you, does it?
If I had Sentinel, that was the idea. But I don't
Oh,
have Sentinel.
okay. So
I
it
don't
can
know.
still keep running after
Yeah.
you whack it. How much damage did you do?
Let's see. Boom. That's gonna be 5 slashing and 7 poison.
Oops.
If it takes poison damage. It's a ghost, so I don't think it
There
does.
we go. Yeah, it didn't hurt as much as you expected it to.
Makes sense. Serpent's Fang's still good though. Kind of a
Three.
nice.
Snaps, what are you gonna do?
Okay. I don't see anything around me anymore. It disappeared in the fog. I know dusk is okay because I'm surrounded by his dim light. Kind of worried about Aste because I haven't seen or heard him since the start of the fight, but I know he was way down south. I think the last thing I heard was Foggy's voice in the distance, but I couldn't hear the words, and then something yelling back at him, and I don't think I like that. Yeah. I'm gonna move slowly 1 square at a time because I don't want to run through a monster or trigger
Okay.
an opportunity attack. So, 5, 10. Oh, hey, Rasa. 15, 20. Oh, hey, Dusk. 25.
Oh, hey,
Did
Foggy.
I run past anything during that jaunt?
Nope.
Okay. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Snap is kind of out of breath because she has not stopped moving at all during this fight. She hasn't gotten her kitty paws back. How do Foggy, Dusk, and Russell look when I was passing them?
Foggy actually looks fine.
Okay. She's kind of out of breath and
Rasa's
she's gonna say,
same.
"What was it? Where'd it go?" And Rasa,
Looks pretty okay. She's not perfect, but I'm including that in there.
Nobody's perfect.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. Well, temp hit point. Yeah.
Yeah, when you include the temp hit points, I'm almost
You've taken
perfect.
a couple hits,
Yeah, I know, but that's okay.
and Dusk is
okay.
pretty
Okay.
okay.
I think of the three, Rasa might be the one that's looking the worst off. Going, just completely guessing on Foggy's. Because I missed that, but I can do some maps.
Okay. So yeah, she's gonna ask Foggy, "What was it? Where'd it go?"
Some big giant thing looking for something. He went, and then which way did he go? He went, I believe. Oh God, I didn't see this in the recording. I believe he went that way.
Ish. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
and he sort of just gestures in a starting directly north of him, westerly direction.
Ooh.
See people that do all of my shit. Well, not
Did
all,
Foggy
obviously.
say it's a giant?
Yeah,
Okay. Just checking.
I don't have much more movement. I'm gonna cup my hands around my mouth and yell in giant, "Hey, come here!"
Come here.
Because I don't want it. Come here. I don't want it to continue rampaging through this town and possibly find and harm this Maisie person who is possibly a child.
Maisie. Yeah, he would mention that
Um,
he's. Oh no, Maisie's the person we're looking for, right?
yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
Sorry,
the
everything's
assumed
blurring.
person.
Maisie's still
And
out there.
yeah. And Snaps, you hear back, she's hiding, I know.
She's hiding?
She's hiding, I know.
There's just
Okay.
all kinds of weird grumbly noises happening up a ways from me.
All
Quite
righty.
confusing.
I think I did
Any
25 feet. Yeah, I'm gonna go 30 here, but I haven't regained kitty paws yet. I guess that was my action to yell at the giant since I already talked to Foggy.
No, I would let you dash if you wanted to dash. Because you can
Okay.
yell while you're running.
Okay, I'll yell while I'm running. Okay. 15, 20. I think he pointed in a general this-a-way direction. 25
Mhm.
and 30.
Cool.
And if I have not seen anything or passed anything.
Yeah, you're not seeing anything except the fog does seem to be swirling around you a little bit more here than it was a minute ago. Like
Actually,
maybe
I would have
something
stopped
passed
here,
through the fog recently.
having stepped out of the light and then stepped back in, just taken like a step back. And that's where I'll
Okay.
actually end my turn. Instead of doing 30 there, I'll take a step back. Because Snaps is not looking great, and she's going to use her bonus action to healing word herself.
Hey. Maiev, what are you gonna do?
I'm just gonna kinda try to stay mad, I think,
Punch yourself.
and go in a general sway direction, I think, following sort of after Snaps. I'm gonna go 5, 10,
You've heard me yelling
15.
in a language you don't understand.
A language I absolutely do not understand. Oh, hi,
Oh, hi,
Rasa.
Rasa.
Hola.
Ooh, Spanish.
It's coming, right?
That was 15,
Mm.
20.
It's
25. Oh, hi, guys. Where's Professor?
I don't know. Lost
I
him in the
saw
fog.
him back that away.
Towards the barn.
Oh. Oh, boy. I've gone 20. How much movement do I have? I have 40. Okay. Wrong tab. I don't know what to do.
Murder a giant.
I've gone 20. Okay, so 25. I don't know what to do. 30. I feel like I'm gonna slam into a building.
You are crawling and stumbling over rubble
Okay.
and, having to work your way around pieces of buildings that were left there by the inhabitants who have run to the barn.
Okay.
It's not difficult to navigate around this stuff.
Okay. I'm just gonna go one more step this way, I think. Do I see
you
this thing dead on the ground?
You now see a skull rolling around on the ground.
Okay. Cool. I think that was all of my movement. I think. I honestly don't know.
That was definitely 40.
Okay. Okay. I'm so lost. I don't know what to do. Pretty sure that my rage is gonna end up dropping.
Yeah, I'm
can't-
sorry.
Do you have a?
It's okay.
You can use a bonus
I
action.
can't.
Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
Wait, your rage drops at the end of your turn if you haven't been injured since your last turn or on this turn? Because you don't get injured on your turn.
Since the last turn.
Didn't the Miss Hulk hit you?
Here we
Or
go,
did
hold
it
on.
miss?
I was just missed. Your rage ends
If you are not,
if your turn ends and you haven't attacked or taken damage.
And it
Yeah.
didn't hit you?
It did
I'm
not hit
sorry.
me.
Whoops.
I'm
okay.
sorry. I wish I had hit you.
Do I still see? Well, it doesn't matter. Can I just reach down and pick this skull up?
Yeah, sure. Bonus action, scoop up a dead skull.
Cool. And I'm gonna just kind of. I don't know what else to do aside from try to find the professor because I don't know what's happening. I'm just gonna stand here and hold this skull like I don't know what's going on anymore.
To be or not.
Terribly inconvenient. Alas,
Alas,
poor Yorick. Great. Your ghosty guys fall?
Yep, they would. They're part of the rage.
Yes. And dusk has light going on. Is that sanctuary?
Yes.
Twilight Sanctuary is, yeah.
Okay, so it's a 6
blue.
plus a d6 plus
That's our level.
7 8,
Plus
so
9.
9. 11 points.
We love Twilight Sanctuary. Foggy, what are you gonna do?
Oh boy. Panic a little.
Mm-hmm.
Inventory. I think I'm gonna do the thing I did previous session again. Hold on. Oh. That was probably a very uncomfortable noise. I'm sorry. Features and traits. No, that's missing. That's it. Yeah, no, this is my sheet accurately. Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna. I was gonna do boots again, but I think I'm out of boot charges.
Mm.
I was gonna boots straight up to get the data again.
Mm.
But that does not appear to be a circumstance with which I have the capacity. And I'm yawning. Yeah, this sucks.
You could try just running after snaps.
I think I'm gonna. I don't want her to get too far away by herself. No offense. Yeah.
Oh,
5, 10, 15. Oh, hey, 20. Let me. My movement speed is 40. Let's go with 25, 30.
There's a lot of fog.
35, 40.
Very foggy.
Incredibly foggy, actually. That
Foggy's
makes
lost
two.
in the fog.
Fogception.
Yeah, I got nothing. I don't want to go slinging random bolts of radiant because I don't want to set anything on fire. What all can I do with this spell? Oh.
Oops.
Okay, I agree. Sorry, I'm being indecisive. I'm gonna wait.
Indecisiveness is the reason Maya was standing there holding a skull.
Yeah. I'm gonna take the dodge action such that if anything, because of the way these things are fighting, this feels like the best play to me. I'm gonna take the dodge action so that if anything tries to attack me, it has disadvantage to do so.
Okay.
I will signify that with a wrench. And because these things are trying to fight
Red
via
you can dodge a ball.
hit and run tactics, this is not me holding an action to swing, because I will still have the ability to use my reaction to take an opportunity attack either way.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm just gonna dodge, and then when it tries to dive in and flee, I can still theoretically hit it. And I have a plan for when this happens, so I'm gonna pray that it happens, and end my turn.
Okay. Lady Aste, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go north. Eh. Is it there?
Nope, you don't see nothing. It's
Eh.
foggy. It's still foggy.
Eh.
5, 10, 15. That was 20 feet, and you do now see something.
Yay!
GM layer. Layer, token layer.
Okay, listen here,
Oh
you
boy.
little shit. I'm gonna 4th level vampire touch this thing.
Aste's version of reach out and touch someone.
Yeah. 17 to hit.
I'm sorry, what?
17 to hit.
Oh, I thought you said 70. I was very confused.
Yeah.
17 definitely hits.
Okay, good. So
Is it just me,
then
or is Aste a little quiet?
I deal
He
5.
does sound a little quiet.
6. That's gonna be 10. That's gonna be 14 and 16. 16
Because yeah, I've
necrotic
got
damage
him at
and I heal
volume
8.
150, and I can barely hear him.
Did you hear me?
16.
Yeah, he's quiet for me too.
Okay, that happened.
Yeah. Oh, cool. So while it's casted, I can concentrate on it for a minute and keep doing the damage. So, although it'll probably walk away the moment. So, we'll see.
You all done?
Let me check to make sure. So that was my action. I guess I'll bonus action Blade Song. Music.
Music.
My AC goes up by 4. My walking speed increases by 10. I have advantage on acrobatics checks, and I have +4 bonus on any con saving throw I make.
Okay,
To maintain concentration.
love that. Hey, Dusk, what are you gonna do?
All right. When
Foggy
Foggy
and
did his
Snaps
little
have wandered off toward the ocean.
right, when Foggy did his little rocket jump in the air, did he communicate like if he cleared the fog bank? Does it like was there a was he able to see above it?
When
forget-
Foggy was above the fog, he was
was above.
outside of the cloud and was able to see, I believe, a total of 4 areas of disturbance within the fog.
Right. Did he communicate as such to that he could see things, or when he got up high?
Helps to have your microphone unmuted so that it doesn't feel as though you're being ignored. Huh.
Yeah.
I probably would not have been able to accurately communicate to you, and therefore wouldn't have accurately communicated to you where I saw things, but I would have jumped up and seen things and then landed and gone, I got above the fog and saw something. Probably while you were down here with me.
Right.
So you would definitely
Yeah,
be
probably
there.
someone.
I assume your goal is to Steps of Night?
That's one of my thoughts.
Yeah. Foggy's seen you do that and would definitely have communicated that, like, yeah, that's an option.
Right. Could Dusk hear what he said to Snap? I heard
Foggy
Snap
said to
yelling
Snap's
at
not a giant.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
brain is like already blanking on if there was a response heard or not.
'Cause he was only 10 feet away from you when he said there was a giant.
Right. All right. So what I'm gonna do? There it is. Steps of Night. Where is that in the list? That's bonus
Features and
action. Steps of
traits.
Night. And I'm just going to rise up until my head pokes clear. I don't know how far
And
up that is.
Snap's memory is accurate. There is a bump. So the surface of the fog cloud is, cloudy, but there is one area that seems more raised than the rest of the bumps in the surface of the cloud.
Right.
Am I on the right layer? Can you see where I'm clicking?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a hump over there.
All right.
And there's a gusty disturbance over here and a gusty disturbance over here.
Right. How far up do I have to go before I see that?
I'm going to say maybe 60 feet, 40 feet, 40, 50, 60 feet.
So I can only go up about 30 in this turn.
Then I would say that maybe you can't identify those two areas of disturbance, but you can see that raised area.
The raised bump. Okay. The
Yeah.
larger. Then I will raise up. I'll go just straight up. So unfortunately, no one's going to see my dim light anymore, except someone who's standing directly below me, maybe. And then, ooh, that's what am I concentrating? Oh, I'm concentrating on the other thing. All right. Then I'm going to, because we're not sure about trying to, based on what Snaps is trying to do. I'm going to use as my action thaumaturgy on myself, and I'll use it to boost my voice 3 times as loud. And I'm just going to say, "You there! We'd like to help you. We need to know what you want. You're destroying everything."
Common or giant?
Giant, of course.
Response comes in giant. Why is she hiding? I just want my cakes.
Cakes? Hiding? Cakes? I'll just shout down real quick if I can. Just like, does someone make cakes for this thing? In common. I mean, actually, if I could still use thaumaturgy, I'm gonna be. Does anyone know anything about cakes?
So you're yelling now in the direction of the barn to see
Just
if anybody
and just down and booming 3 times louder so people hear me. Just like, what's the deal with cakes?
Cool. Unfortunately, I don't believe there is a response to the cake. What's the deal with Cake's question?
Well, yeah, I'm talking about to the people like below me.
Yeah.
You know, not yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's no
Okay,
hollering coming from the barn in response.
all right. Then I'll stay there, hovering 30 feet above the
There are no
cloud.
cakes.
I mean, in all honesty, Maiev would probably respond, "Cake is tasty. What are you talking about?"
Yeah, it wants cake.
Alrighty. You haven't used an action. Are you holding an action? What do we do?
Oh, I used action to cast thaumaturgy.
Oh, right. Okay, cool. So that's the end of your turn.
Yep.
You see that bump start to move.
Towards which way?
I don't know. I have to figure out how much movement it has. 40. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Map layer. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Okay.
So the cloud and the bump in the cloud move in unison. But you've now seen the path that it took. And Foggy and Snaps have the best ear for the amount of crunching and bashing and hollering and Eloise, and another tent comes, flying up through the top of the fog cloud and falls back down in like he plucked a tent cover and thrown it straight up in the air. And it falls back down into the fog. So that's that. Rasa, what are you gonna do?
Ross is a little bit confused right now. Because
Oh,
here I
hey,
thought we
wait.
were trying to,
Sorry, wait, I have
help.
to do something.
Yep.
Anybody outside of the cloud can see that. Anybody inside the cloud obviously can't.
Okay. But Ross is confused because Rasa honestly thought we were trying to take out the whatever the heck. And now all of a sudden she's hearing. Well, no, maybe she couldn't hear because I don't speak giant.
But then I shouted something about cake down. Does anyone know anything about cake?
Yeah. So I'm not quite as confused, but I am still confused. But that still won't change my action then. Never mind. I forgot I don't speak giant. That would make a difference. Give me a minute. How much? I get to go 40s. I'm going to go find some people. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I can't see nothing. And because I can't see nothing, I'm going to hold. Just do a psychic blade. We're going to just hold a psychic blade. Do I do a dumb thing or not? Do I do the dumb thing?
Define
Feel
dumb.
free to do dumb things while I'm having a
Dumb
sneezing
things
fit.
that can be
5,
dumb awesome.
10, 15, 20,
Okay.
25, 30, 35, 40. I'll use my dash to,
Cool.
or my bonus
Hey!
action to
I,
dash.
Oh my gosh, the sneezing is
That's
driving
not-
me crazy.
it's only because you made those clacking noises that I realized you can move your character with the keys.
Yes. He's got a very, very loud keyboard.
Huh.
Rutabaga.
Yeah, I learned.
Purple elephant.
Rutabaga. Yep. Oh.
Yep. So yeah, holding a psychic blade. And
you wait, sorry. Oh, you used your roguey ability to do that extra 40 feet of movement.
yeah,
but
I
it
used
doesn't
my
take your
bonus
action.
rogue
Got it,
ability
got it.
to do a dash. My bonus.
Got it.
Dash.
That'd be all. That was uneventful.
Oh, sorry about that.
I've been doing that all day, so I get it.
Oh. Yeah, good grief.
Good
Stop
grief.
it.
Top of the round. So, top of the round, first thing that happens
Is more sneezing.
is more sneezing, and then this one disappears back into the cloud. 5.
My candle is apple pumpkin. It's nice.
Cool. Spirit Guardians is a wisdom save.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh yes. Well, also that thing has wandered into view and is taking damage because it failed its wisdom save.
Whose wisdom save?
Yours.
Mine?
Yours. Yeah, it
Oh.
walked into your Spirit
Oh,
Guardians.
that thing. Yeah. Now I see. I'm like, oh wait, yeah, thing. Well, how high is it? Is it
Because, yeah, if
Oh,
he's floating
yeah,
30 feet
it's
above,
might be below me?
yeah, he's down at maybe 5 feet off the ground, and he's 10 feet big, so his
Yeah, he'd
head is
basically
15
be.
feet off the ground.
Yeah,
so
he'd
he might be.
if
But
he's
you're only
15.
30 feet up. Yeah, you're
Yeah,
only 30
so
feet up.
Yeah,
It's
so
gonna
he
hit
should
him.
still be in within it.
Yeah.
if he is any higher than 15 feet off the ground, then he will get hit by it.
He is 15 feet off the ground.
Oh, he is.
The top of his head is 15 feet off the ground.
Well, then I'll leave it up to the DM.
Yeah, go ahead and do it.
Okay. The wisdom save was 16.
She said he failed.
Oh, never mind. Okay.
Who's your damages?
3d8.
Well, my Ebb is holding the skull of one of its friends. Who the damages?
38's in there.
I'm just making sure. 11.
And did Mayev
11 radiant damage.
Great. And did Mayev have a held action going on?
Nope, she's just holding a skull.
Okay.
She technically has a
Cool,
held
cool.
action. It's just that the action is held.
The held action is holding.
Yes.
Okie dokie.
Action is monologuing.
I'm gonna see if there will be screaming.
Held action, alas, poor Yorick.
No screaming. No screaming.
Mhm,
There will be
mhm.
no screaming. So there will be
Fantastic.
2 smashing.
Not quite
Uh,
so fantastic.
27 to hit Dusk.
Whoa.
Ooh, that's a good reach.
27. Yeah.
Oh, Dusk is 15 feet at third. No, he can't reach him.
I'm
Oh,
30.
So
okay.
I guess that would be 27 to hit Maiev because he's down at Maev's range.
Sorry, my
Oh, okay. I mean, unless holding the skull magically gives me 11 bump to my armor class, then yes, that's gonna hit me.
Okay, that would be 20 points of cold damage.
Ouch.
And then it's gonna it used all of its movement to get here, so it's just gonna hit you again. No, it's not.
Rude.
That would be a 10 to hit.
10 does not hit.
So it slams into you once, and then it spins around like it's gonna come in again, and it just sort of stops dead and stares at the skull in your hand.
I just growl at it.
Yeah. Then that one down
Good,
there
good,
is
good.
going to try and hit Aste.
You can try.
It's like
My-
a shivering
AC
growl.
My AC
26 to hit.
Fuck. Hold on.
You
I
did
can
your
do-
song thing.
Yeah, that makes it 22, and I can actually shield this to make sure it doesn't hit. Yeah, I'll use shield. Bonk. My AC until the end of the round is 18 plus 4 is 22 plus 5 is 27.
Okay, so 26 did not hit.
Yep.
And 25 will not hit.
Ooh. Shield got
And
cause
then
value.
it's gonna go. Give it a whack.
I'm gonna do it. I get my dice ready. Sorry. Candle, you know how it is? It's gonna be 8 plus 6 is 14. Do a
14. What
Yes.
kind of damage?
14. Well, it'll be a swing of Serpent's Fang, so it'll be slashing and poison.
I need to know how much is slashing and how much is poison.
Yeah. So it does hit, then, perhaps?
Oh, sorry, 14 to hit?
Yeah.
No, sorry, 14 did not hit. I thought that was the damage total.
Nar,
Okay, and then it disappears into the fog.
you monster.
That's the end of that. And then Snaps, what are you gonna do?
Are you just gonna hear her muttering, I hate this, I hate this, I hate this, I hate this. Because Rasa just ran off, and I still don't know where Raste is. I maybe hear some faint music, maybe. And I'm not in Dusk's Light anymore, and there sounds battle, and the giant is still running. I don't like this. Anyway. She's gonna mutter, and then she's gonna take in a big deep breath and start yelling in giant. Cake! I have your cake here!
Oh,
Follow my voice!
No boy.
no.
No. No. Oh god, do I wanna... I don't like that Rasa just ran off. I'm gonna freaking follow Rasa. 20, 25, 30, but I don't have as much movement as she does unless I want to dash. Yeah, I don't really have anything else. I'm gonna do a dash. 10. Rasa. 15. And Rasa's looking rough-ish.
Rough-ish.
Rough.
She's got enough, taken enough of a hit that your average healing spell might be not wasted.
She's... Yeah, I've used my bonus well, I've used my movement and my action to dash. I'm gonna bonus action healing word Rasa. She's gonna get 5 points of healing. Just a first level healing word.
But I don't think you've moved a total of 60 feet.
I don't
80
know
feet.
that I
How far do you get to move?
I have 30 feet of movement and then a dash for 30.
So if you wanted to go another 20 feet, you could. Or you could just stay next to Rasa.
Snaps isn't looking great, so I'm gonna at least go there. Do I see anything?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. I am kind of beat up and hesitant about moving anymore. I'm gonna stay there. With my spirit guardians.
Cool. Maiev, what are you gonna do?
This thing that is in front of me just hit me, and I was not a fan of that. Mm. I would like to be a little chaotic.
Yeah.
I am going to just start cursing at this thing in Infernal. And there's stuttering going on as she's letting these string of curses out, because she just got smacked with cold damage. And she started by well, after being smacked with the cold damage, she just starts letting out like a shivering growl, and it's gonna just devolve into a string of curses in Infernal. And we're gonna hope, against all fucking hope, that this fucking works. All right. That's gonna be a 24 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. Now, please hold while I read how the fuck a chaos bolt works. Hurl an undulating mass of chaotic energy. So I think I'm gonna just like throw the skull
Sure.
at it.
I'll let you include that in your physical movement for the spell.
I make the spell attack. It takes 2d8
Nope, not that
plus
one. The other one.
1d6.
Not that one.
I'm
I mean,
so
that did
confused.
go down.
Choose one of the d8s. The number rolled determines the attack
happened?
damage type.
I
Okay,
don't
so
know.
2d8s plus a d6, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Is
13
yes, okay.
short.
So the 2d8s are giving you choices of what kind of damage you're doing, and the d6 is the actual damage
No,
count.
play back.
Number rolled. Choose one of the d8s.
No,
The number rolled on that one determines the damage type.
And all our speakers.
Okay. So these
It's
will
not
be
paired.
damage.
Right, this is
This
a
will be the
chaos
damage type.
bolt.
Okay, so it is going to take. If you roll the same number, that did not happen. Okay, so it is going to take.
Yeah, nothing.
Oh, wait, I lied. You get to use one of the d8s to decide which type of damage, but the 2d8 plus 1d6 is all damage.
The input still working.
Oh, it's all damage. Okay, cool.
It's all damage.
Just
It's
sorry,
going
we
to
lost
take.
Audio.
for a bit. I should be able to switch it back. I think. Just a second.
Can we hear now? Are we good?
Hold on. All right.
Are we good?
And
Yes,
you
we're
hear
good.
us? Okay.
Yeah,
So,
it just
Okay.
for some reason the connection lost to my speakers. I don't know why.
got it.
Oh, that
Okay,
was
well,
weird.
Maev is attacking. She successfully hit with a chaos bolt. She's doing 2d8 plus 1d6 damage, and the 2d8s, she gets to decide which one of them to determine the type of damage she's doing.
We're gonna go with acid damage. And it's gonna be 10 points.
10 points of acid damage, minus 10. Okay. It sizzles a bit, as
Okay,
much as you would
okay,
expect it to.
Okay. 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 And I have not been able to have any of the damage, so I'm just gonna yeah, let's see. I don't know what to do with my bonus action. So
I mean, you
let's
could
look
rage
in.
again if you wanted.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. But also, I'm I'm gonna not rage. I think I'm gonna take one of these handy dandy healing potions that I have. Well, no, I'm not gonna
Okay.
do that. I'm just gonna grin and bear it.
Okay. But there's no
I'm
Twilight
just growling
Sanctuary
at
this
this
time
thing.
because he's too high up.
Yeah, and I'm just growling at this thing and
Okay.
continuing to curse it in Infernal.
And it doesn't seem to be reacting to your words at all.
It reacted to the acid, though.
It did. Yes. Yes, it did. Foggy, what are you going to do?
Cry.
Reaction cry.
Yep. Jeez
Chasing
Louise.
after the ladies?
The issue is that I don't want to leave Snaps sitting here. Oh wait, Snaps ran away from me. Sorry, for some reason I
Snaps ran
thought
off into
Rasa
the
was here.
fog.
You are alone.
I'm the one that got left alone.
It's Rasa.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I'm not leaving. What it has been eating Foggy up in this combat is the fact that up until this point, Aste is kind of just out and doing his own thing. But I'm currently going to operate under the pretense of each cleric should get one barbarian. So,
Pocket barbarians.
yeah, I'm going to
Chase after the ladies.
You know,
5, 10,
your
15,
fur
20.
is like whitish silver, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're silvery barbs.
25, 30, 35, 40. Jesus Christ. Alright, so that's my 40 initial feet of movement. I'm gonna retcon that 35, 40 is what happened. Do I see anything? I sincerely doubt
Nope,
it.
not yet.
Yeah, no, we're scouting 3 additional squares at a time, and it's not going great.
Scout more if you do diagonal movement.
Yeah, but even if I took that turn and went entirely diagonal, I could scout a little bit more if I had instead gone entirely diagonal, but I want to keep them in my sight. So, I'm keeping them in my sight. Can I please have that pop-out menu back, please? Thank you. That way when I activate it, it just pops up.
So that was your
Fantastic.
initial movement. You have action and bonus action remaining.
I think I'm just gonna do the same thing of action dodge, and yeah, I suppose I'll cry about the fact that it's really hard to find this fucking giant and figure out what the hell he wants.
Okay.
Cake. He wants cake.
But yeah, but you know, Jenna had to provide that.
I hate this. 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 Aste, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go west. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nothing yet?
Nope.
Eh. But no. Still no?
Nope.
Eh.
Nope. Nope.
That's 6 movement squares, right?
I think that was 7, but it's close
5,
enough.
6, 7, yeah. 2, 3, 4. I guess I'll just do this. So. Oh, that'll be what, 8 there, then. Nothing at all, huh? Darn. Okay.
Aste has audible battle music?
Yeah, that's what a blade song is.
Wind song.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I
cool.
have a battle theme.
I didn't realize it was an audible thing. That's cool.
Yeah. I even sent it the first time I did it. Hold on, let me see.
Mhm.
In the chat somewhere.
Yeah, I can find it again.
So y'all are hearing
Background
Aste
frog.
strolling around in the fog.
Didn't you declare that it's one of the tracks from
I'll get it. Don't worry.
Zelda? Which one is it? I forget what it's
I'll
called.
get it. It's Wind Waker.
It's from Wind
but
Waker?
Yeah.
Yeah. From
I'm
But
gonna
it's like
say where Foggy is standing right now, he could, if his blade song's not too loud, hear voices from inside the barn, which is really only 5-10 feet away. He can hear voices inside the barn saying, "It's almost over! It's almost over!"
Okay. Well, that's good to know.
Yeah, so right here. There you go. If you haven't listened to it, it's a different version of the song, but
Yeah. Back. I'm actually
Okay,
gonna copy that
so
link so it doesn't
movement.
pop up over the recording. Well, do that. There we go.
So you've done your initial movement. You overheard somebody in the barn yelling, "It's almost over! It's almost over!" You have action and bonus action remaining. Stay.
oh, one more time. I thought that my turn had passed already. I'm not gonna lie.
You have done your action, or you have done your movement, but you still have your action and bonus action.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Oh, how
That was weird.
Well, nothing
My
really
cursor disappeared there
helps
for a second.
here. You know, I'm gonna throw an idea out because I'm a silly Billy, and I'm not sure what else to do. So that doesn't help me at all, actually. Never mind. I was gonna say I could shape water the fog away, but it's a very small area. I wish I had something that like caused wind. I don't have any
Gust
wind.
would be good.
I don't have gust. I need gust. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I could technically Starlight stuff somewhere, but I think I have to see where I'm going with Starlight stuff. That's the problem.
Mm.
Pretty sure. Yeah, I can see. Yeah. So I would only be able to teleport 5 feet if I wanted to. It's not really
You can
anything I
probably
can
hear
do.
Snap's voice yelling in the distance. So you can possibly pinpoint that.
Maybe. But I'm worried about making sure that
Interesting.
you guys don't get. I guess I'll just ready an action to vampire touch or like cast
Something comes within range.
Yeah, if I'm interested, munch me.
Cool. Alrighty. Dusk, what are you going to do?
All right.
Actually, I'll prepare.
Without moving, Dusk will Just
That
throwing
bump
this out
is over
there.
here.
That's over there.
That's where the bump is.
Dusk will just say just shout out while thermothermy is still active. I too am a lover of cakes. But are you sure that the red dragon hasn't killed her? And taken those cakes from you and me?
Oh,
And I'm just gonna go
dear.
down to the ground. Doo, 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 doo.
And sit on a skull.
Oh, emotional damage.
When's the last time you've seen Eloise? No, it was right there. I'm gonna sink back down, and I'm gonna see as soon as I land. I'm gonna see the thing right. I'm like, oh, well, hello, beastie. And he's going to unclip.
Oh, before you sunk back down from where
yeah.
you were, both of those things are now the area, the disturbed area that you saw was one right below you and
Yep.
one over here.
Okay.
Not very far away.
All right. It's like, fellas, if you're looking for these beasties, they're near me and my. Did I know? Oh.
Yep, and there goes my water.
Oh God.
Oh dear.
Towel, towel.
Sorry.
Technical difficulties in the Foley household.
Yeah, because we don't have to.
Is that enough or do you need more?
I have no idea. There's a lot of water. I'm just gonna. I don't know if I can see my Ev, but I'm gonna hit it with Lightbringer.
Okay.
Do I have advantage? Well, I just rolled a natural 20, so I don't know if it matters.
You did, but
Nice.
natural 20's good.
Okay. Let's see. It's been so long since I've rolled a natural 20 in this campaign. I don't even know what to do.
Double the dice.
Oh, wait. What happened to Lightbringer? Did I? What? Sorry. I accidentally unequipped Lightbringer. And I get like divine strikes with this too, don't I now? Right. So cause one extra D8 radiant damage. So I double the dice rolls, or do I double what the roll is?
It's player's choice.
Okay.
You can either roll extra dice or just double the number that you get on your dice.
I'll just double what I get on the dice rolls here. Okay, all right.
Typically, what I've been doing is in my DMing is doubling the number on all of the dice for spells, and doubling the number of dice for weapons, because there's doubling the damage on a fireball is, and it wouldn't happen on a fireball, but you get my point. Is it's too many dice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a spell I need to grab.
So fun.
It is.
So I got six doubled to 12 plus 4, 16 bludgeoning damage. Magical.
And then isn't there also some radiant?
There is 12 radiant damage. So
And
total of 24 plus 4 is 26, right? No. 12 plus 12 is 24 plus 4. 28
I just
damage.
took it out in the two separate amounts. It's fine. So Dusk floats down, Lightbringer in hand, and rears up and whacks it as soon as it like bounces off the ground and back up. Blang on the ground and pops back up. It's not happy about that at all. Is that the end of Dusk's turn?
Yeah, that's the end.
Ooh. You yelled something about how you like cake too. Is that what you said? What was your most recent holler?
The holler at the giant.
Mm-hmm.
I said, "I too am a lover of cakes. Are you sure the red dragon hasn't killed her?"
Oh, red dragon. Right. Yes.
Right.
Okay. You hear in giant bellowing and shrieking and in a choked, angry, freaked out voice. Dragon? Eloise! Cool. And now, shit's going to happen. Wisdom saving throw. Wisdom.
Water was in there.
Wisdom saving throws plus 6. 16 wisdom saving throw regarding Snap's spirit guardians.
I'm hurting him now. Okay. That's a success, but he still gets hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I said I didn't drop it, so here we are. Just because he likes
Well, that
cake
means
doesn't mean he's a good guy.
That
Okay.
means he's within 15 feet.
The total damage is 20. He succeeded, so down to 10. Radiant.
And you hear, oh, it bit me! Eloise!
For a moment, I thought you said Halloween.
And movement is 45, 10.
Oh,
15. Oops, I'm on the wrong layer.
Don't step on them.
I also think I'm on the wrong size of that creature. When did that change?
My held action would be triggered.
Somehow I accidentally shrinked him. Please.
no, you can leave him that size.
It's big.
Boomer, hush.
Okay.
My Boomer. My held
So-
action goes
Yep.
off.
Yep.
Please to God, be nice. 22 to hit,
That hits.
but no sneaky attacks is my assumptions. Unfortunately.
Wait, no, this is. You hit him on their turn. Sneak attack's not.
I did not
Sneak attack
intend
does
that.
apply if she's within, because it's within 5 feet of her buddy.
Oh, perfect. Even better. Okie dokie. Bear with us. Because we are dismantling everything. Okie dokie. We have 6, 9.
Sorry, I forgot to move the cloud with him.
I see you again.
Oh my god, my mic was muted again. So, last time we played, you were trying to confirm whether or not it was the right size. And you said it was
Huge is
huge,
3x3.
right? Huge is 3x3.
Yeah.
Gargantuan
Yeah.
is 4x4.
And I've got it at 3x3 or 4x4 right now.
You've currently got it at a 4x4.
4x4.
Oh, okay. Let me fix it.
Yeah, it should only be.
It's going to be 27 points of psychic damage.
There you go. Oh lord.
Nearly 30 points of brain damage.
27.
Yeah, I just pissed him off pretty bad.
Yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So he's shouting Eloise, storming past you through the fog. Snaps and Rasa get a look at him as he grabs his head and goes, "Ow!" and stops running
He sounds very nice.
and turns toward the two of you
Mhm.
and says, "Who did that?" And will
I'm trying to move those bags because
do great club attack. So he's going to take one swing at each of you because he doesn't know which one of you hit him. So we'll do Rasa first. That would be 28 to hit.
It's about to hurt.
I'm getting attacked. Hold on.
3. So that was 28 to hit Rasa, and it does. Yeah.
Okay. I'm. Is he gonna stay or is he gonna go? Is he gonna stay or is he gonna go? But nobody's in the right. That definitely hits. I'm trying to decide. Do
It depends.
uncanny dodge.
You gotta decide. That.
Okay. The damage that you are uncanny dodging is 14 plus 6 is 20 points of thunder damage.
Okay, only 10 points of thunder.
And then it's going to swing at Snaps because, again, he doesn't know who hurt him. 17 to hit Snaps.
I don't know if
It's not hit Snaps.
Does not hit
Armor
Snaps.
class is
He's
19.
really upset. He's clearly very upset. You can see he's kind of crying, his little tears rolling down his face. And after he sort of plonks Rasa upside the head, he says, "Stop that!" And then tries to continue walking. So there will be an opportunity attack from each of you. 5, 10,
No, I used
15.
uncanny dodge. I think that uses my
Oh.
reaction.
Correct.
Okay.
So, and that was
19.
what my conundrum was: is like, do I do a attack? But
25,
depending on the way that he went, there was no sneak attack. So
30,
You could
35.
have uncanny dodged after you
40.
learned how much.
no, I thought I had to decide before the damage.
Does an
Each
18
snaps.
hit him?
Doesn't really say.
Yes, an 18 did hit him as he was running away.
I'm gonna poke at his ankle with my spear and say, "Hey, don't hit my friend. Just stop and talk for a second."
Okay, I'm going to let him decide to stop and talk for a second.
Oh, jeez.
That's 3 damage to his little ankle bone there.
Okay.
Just a little scrape.
So,
Just a little scrape of the ankle.
yeah, so he stops retreating and bends down to rub his ankle and is literally eyeball to eyeball with the two of you. And you could see his eyes are all red and he's been crying. And that big bone he uses as a club is kind of slung over his shoulder and just sort of thunks down on the ground behind him while he's rubbing his ankle. And he says, "Why would she be hiding?" in his big, booming, loud, giant voice. So that happened. He stopped retreating. He already did his attacks. He, I don't think, has any bonus actions. Yeah, cool. That's that. Rasa, what are you going to do?
Ross is gonna look at Snaps and go, "Do I hit?" Can I do an insight in whether or not I truly believe we can convince this beast to ignore residential areas like this?
Yeah, let's what do I add to the insight check?
+2.
Yeah, you're pretty confident that this creature is suboptimal on the intelligence scale of things.
That's the nicest way to say he's dumb I've ever heard.
And clearly he's got like a ADHD, hyperactivity, hyperfocus problem.
So
All right, that
no,
one had a
the
little
only
too
way
close
to
to
stop
home.
this is to stop him, literally. Got it.
He needs Eloise, whatever an Eloise is, and cakes. That's all that matters to this creature.
That one hit a little too close to home.
It's Howie.
Um, but he doesn't speak common, I don't believe.
I'm pretty
Yes,
sure.
So
he does.
Oh, he does.
He's been shouting in
Yeah,
common.
he bounces back and forth between common and giant. When he's saying, "Why is she hiding from me?" That's in common.
there's part of me that wants to. I saw her go in the water, and I point. But she was going deep. You just have to keep going.
Okay.
And which way are you pointing? Show me with a ruler on the.
I've got probably the worst sense of direction
Whichever
ever.
direction
Okay.
the water is.
The water is. Yeah, I'm like pointing to like.
Remember, you're on the point of a thing, so the water is on 3 sides of you.
Oh, okay. At this point, I'm gonna just do like almost directly behind him, kind of thing.
Okay. Cool. Um.
Yep.
He's gonna screw up his face, and he's gonna look at you and go, "The water, Eloise." Like that is the most absurd thing he's ever heard.
Well, shit. A for effort.
Righty.
Um.
So we are. Yep. Anything else on Ross's turn?
Nope, because that kind of trying to convince him to do that was my turn, right? Or my main action.
Yeah, kinda. I mean,
Okay,
I'll give
then
you a
nope,
little leeway
nope.
if
That
you have
was my
something else
hope.
you want to do. Okay.
No, because otherwise I would have tried to hold something to figure out how we were going to handle this. But I'll let that be my action as we kind of determine how we're going to handle this.
Cool. All righty. So then this thing is going to see if it can scream again. That would be a yes. So it is. I can never remember how it works. Hideous. Within 30 feet. Great. Dusk's on the ground now.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So Aste, Mayev, and Dusk all need to do a wisdom saving throw, please.
Why?
Because it's loud.
That's gonna be a 10.
27.
Jesus.
Very wisdomous.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No, this dice is going to jail.
Mm-hmm. So
It's a natural 1 for 2.
on a failed save. Nothing happens to Dusk. He's just bothered by the loudness. The other two take 10, 11, 16 points of psychic damage and are incapacitated till the end of your next turn. So Aste and Mayev are incapacitated till the end of their next turn. And they take that bit of damage.
Did we do the spirit guardian damage to the one between me and Dusky already?
No, not yet. I had the other one act first.
Ah, okay. I just distractible to the cats in my bed.
And then, unfortunately, it screams, and then
Mm.
GM layer.
Oh boy.
Then it tries to slam Maiev twice. That would be a miss. And that would be a 27 to hit.
Did it enter my
Oh, yeah, it did. Let's do that damage after it hits Maiev. What kind of damage does it do? These two. Oh dear. Oh, that's a 6, not a 9. 6 is 12, 13, 14. Plus 5 is 19 points of cold damage.
Okay.
It missed on the first strike, so that's fine. You're done there. And then it's a wisdom saving throw, or it takes damage, or half damage. It failed miserably. It got a 6.
I just realized I cast that at 4th level.
48.
40, yeah. That's why I have 4 over here, I think. I'm sorry, what was the roll? It was under 6? Yeah, okay. Stand by. 17 radiant damage.
Cool. So this thing that has just rolled up on you, Maiev, as it approached you, the spirit guardian started whacking into it, and it's not looking good, but it hit you anyway, at least once.
Yep, it hurt. It was cold.
Yeah, and it's not going to back off because it's getting to the end of its ability to do shit. And then this other one's going to see if he recharges. He does not. So he's just going to do 2 smacks. Now that Maev's in so much trouble, I'm going to do odd and even instead of 1 to each of you. So odd is Dusk, even is Maev.
Gonna need
It's
another wisdom
Maiev
saving
anyway. Another one?
Because there are 2 of them, right?
Yeah, different guy. Different guy. You're right. 11 plus 4 is 14. 15.
15 fails.
Okay, let's see how much
Nice.
damage you can do.
Okay, 12.
Do good, do good.
12, 19. 25 radiant damage.
25?
Yeah.
Hot damn.
Woo!
Nothing hit Maiev at all.
Oh yeah.
Boink.
My little Fey Furies are
Doing the job, man. That was great. Okay, so that's the end of their turn. And it is Snap's turn. What are you going to do?
Cakes.
Can
I'm
I
gonna-
ask? I'm sorry to interrupt, but when the giant entered her spirit guardians, did they go up?
Yes, we did do the thing.
Okay.
Yeah,
We were
he said,
cleaning up, so I missed
"Ow,
a
who
few
did
things.
that?"
So,
It bit me.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, he got emotional damage from Dusk, and then radiant damage from me, and then psychic damage from you.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's fine. It was more of we were cleaning up, so I'm pretty sure I missed it. So carry on.
Snaps is gonna point her spear at him and just shake it a little bit and scold him. Stop destroying shit that doesn't belong to you.
More emotional damage.
And she's saying this in giant, but
Okay.
even though he does speak common, she's saying it in giant.
With the mom voice.
Snaps is not a mother. I don't know how
He's
else she
hurt
pulls it
Maev.
off. She has hurt Maev. She's going to this one. Where the hell is it? There it is. Path to the grave. She's gonna look at Rasa and like with meaning because Rasa knows what this is, and she's going to
Oh
curse him with a
no!
path to the grave.
Oh no!
What does that do?
That's the next person who takes an attack on him, not the spirit guardians, but like who puts an attack on him. He's vulnerable to all of that damage. The next person who actually attacks him. So
Okay.
Snaps isn't hurting him at this time, but she is putting that magical whammy on him.
Mhm.
And she's not going to do anything else. Well, yeah, no, she's gonna stay here. She wants to be able to see Rasa in case she gets a critical on her, and I don't really, other than like maybe another healing word, but yeah, no, nothing else.
I'm suddenly missing a whole pile of paper. Here it is. Give me a moment.
Since I guess I'm getting the sense that we might need to. He's big and stupid and just destroying things, and nothing but Eloise and cakes are going to stop him. I am leaving the spirit guardians up.
Okay.
Mhm.
You have shook a stick at him and said, "Stop breaking things that aren't yours," and then mumbled some kind of curse that he may or may not have understood. And he's going to respond, "But she's been hiding for 2 whole weeks." And he's right in your face as he bellows, "Weeks."
Well,
Oh
that's
boy.
just too damn bad, buddy.
2 whole weeks. Cool. So that's Snaps round 6. Maiev, what are you gonna do?
Um,
Are you gonna smack a skull?
I'm gonna be incapacitated
Mm, that's a
and
thing.
highly
Mhm.
upset about that. And
Okay.
then I will take my Twilight Sanctuary.
You still have movement and bonus section? You just don't have action and reaction, I think.
Um, okay.
It says incapacitated, can't take actions or reactions.
So you can still move
Okay.
and bonus action if you want.
Um,
So you could drink a potion and take an opportunity hit, or
You can't take an opportunity
uh,
hit
and
because that's a reaction.
oh no, I meant get hit if you try to walk away from
Oh,
it.
I see.
I don't
Provoke
want
an
to get hit.
opportunity. Yeah.
Um, I will take my greater healing potion, which is 4d4.
Nice.
Two caltrops. Three caltrops. 4 caltrops. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 points of healings. And I used that. And that was my bonus action. And I will not move. I am just gonna stay here.
Okay. Augie, what are you gonna do? You hear Snaps talking to somebody.
She's talking with aggression, and I hear the big bellowing, so I assume She's talking to Mr. Giant Fella. And I'm gonna 5, 10. And yep. And I'm just gonna make it abundantly clear, and I'm gonna talk to him. I'm gonna say, all right, we're gonna try and fix this without any more damage happening, without any more attacking happening. Okay? We're gonna be gentle, and we're gonna try to find this person for you. But you've got to settle down. But if you don't, and then I crack my knuckles.
So he's hunkered down, was rubbing his ankle. He scoops up his big old bone club and stands back up and says, "But that guy said there was a dragon. I have to find Eloise."
Oh boy. Hold on. Out of curiosity.
Yep.
Don't we know an Eloise?
Yeah, we do.
Do we happen to know? He might not know her surname.
The Eloise you're thinking of is back in Dybrook?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a common name.
Okay. Never mind then.
Enough. Yeah, I will give you that you would not assume that it's the same Eloise.
Gotcha. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna hold my action to if he swings at any of my two rather buddies here. No, 3. I'll count Karak.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna commit to saying we attempted to be the good guy and he's not listening, and we're gonna continue to beat the crap out of him as much as I don't wanna. So yeah, I'm holding my action to hit him if he hits any of my buddies, and I'm ending my turn.
Cool. Could you roll a d20 for me?
Oh, joy. Oh no. Natural 1.
Okay.
That is
Thank
the
you.
first die I have rolled tonight, and it is a natural 1.
You got this.
Oh no.
You got the bad luck out of the way.
Oh boy.
Alrighty. Aste, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go north and quaff a healing potion. Oh, I need to be on the select things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Yeah, it works, whatever. And then I'm gonna drink a greater sploosh.
Which is a
one of those.
bonus action.
Yeah,
Greater sploosh.
yeah, greater sploosh. So I'll just 44 plus 4. So that's gonna be. It's gonna be 4. It's gonna be 5, 6. That's gonna be 7. It's gonna be 8, 9, 10. 14 Healy boys my way. Very nice. And that's that. Because I'm incapacitated too. Smile.
What are we doing?
I walked and I drank the healing potion. And because I'm incapacitated, that's all I have.
Oh, you're incapacitated. I forgot. Okay, your incapacitation ends just like my Evs did. And then it's Dust's turn.
All right.
What are you gonna do?
Um.
Now, you can't see
I'll-
the thing.
Yeah. But I knew it was south of me the last time I saw anything.
Yeah, there's a skull on the ground south of you.
I don't know. And would I
And-
be aware? Would I be aware that my spirit guardians are doing damage to things that are not in my vision?
I think that you can intuit easily that Maiev is still being harried by something else,
Right. Well,
based
yeah.
on the sounds that occurred during her turn. Yeah.
But at any rate, last time I saw anything happening or saw one of these was in the direction, I want to go south and just see which way what happens here. Yeah, I'm behind the
There
thing.
you go.
And I'd be like, "Oh, welcome to the Thunderdome."
Mhm.
Want to give it a smack.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, you all are real stubborn, like. Well, like all monsters, back to the ether with you, and he's gonna definitely try to attack with Lightbringer again. And do I have advantage? Do I? No, probably not, huh? All right, well, I'll give it a go anyway. I'm on the wrong thing. There it is. I hear bloops. All right, let's try this. Natural one. Excellent.
Mm.
Well, I tried. That's the
Did he
payment
hit me?
that's the penance for my hubris with the natural 20. Bonus action wise, I'm gonna see that Maev's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, Maev's pretty fucked up.
I'm going to um I'm gonna do yeah, just a straight up healing word on you. It's like, all right, Maev, I don't usually do this kind of thing, but I'm gonna hit you with a healing word. I'm gonna do 4th level. That'll be 4d4. $16 healing.
Thank you, thank you.
And I will end my turn. Nasty, where are you? Professor!
You can probably hear the music from there.
Oh, yeah. Like, what's that noise?
I guess it is only the second time you guys have heard it.
Is that you?
Yeah.
Marco?
So you're yelling to Aste?
And I
Yeah.
was playing.
Okay.
Yeah, at 3 times
Great.
your normal volume because you still have
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I saw
going.
thaumaturgy going, yeah. You're like, "Ah! Nasty!
I would like
Professor!"
to back up a smidge. During Aste's turn, before he moved, he was still within earshot of the barn.
Mhm.
And the guy who had just a moment ago said, "It's almost over," is now saying, "Wait a minute, why's it stop moving?" And then Aste did his turn.
Fair enough.
And then Dusk is doing some yelling on his turn. And then I would say that Rasa hears
Yeah.
a tiny voice in the fog,
Oh shit.
wavering and quivering, and it flutters, "Dragons? There's dragons?"
Where approximate directionally is that? Am I picking that up from?
Here. And then it is.
Did you ping or arrow or something? Because I
I
didn't see
did
anything.
ping. I might be on the wrong layer. I apologize.
Okay, so kind of behind me ish. Okay.
Yeah. And then the fog giant goes, has stood back up and he's got his sticks, and you've all been admonishing him pretty
He
rough.
needs to do a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no! Oh no! That's a natural one.
I feel kind of bad about this, but I called it still up.
He's destroying shit that
26
doesn't
radiant
belong.
damage. And this is just 26 radiant damage. This was not an active
Path to the
attack.
grave, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. And you see he's swatting around at whatever that is, the moats and like, what, they keep biting me. Ugh.
They kind of
And
blend in with the
then,
fog, I think.
yeah. And then
The fog
his
is spicy.
attention, yeah, his attention turned when that little voice happened, and he is gonna stomp off in the direction of the voice.
Oh, no, 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 no.
And so that would be 5 feet, which means an attack of opportunity would be triggered from both Foggy and Snaps.
He's running away.
But
Yeah.
they didn't hear the voice, correct? It was only me?
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Okay.
I guess Snaps might have heard something.
I know I'm not going to do as much damage with my spear as Rasa would do. I might hold off
Yeah, I'm
for the
gonna
thing
not
to take full
either.
effect.
Okay. So neither of you strike him?
Nope.
Correct.
And
Just don't like any of this.
then if
Oh, and
Rasa
Rasa's gonna
wants
go
to
for it.
do. Okay, so there you go.
Can you please go back to my page rather than looking at gifts, please?
No.
Please, please, please.
Please,
He wants to smack a giant.
That's a 26 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck yeah.
That's Path to the Grave, or
Yeah.
that was affected by the
But by
that
the
was
time your attack of opportunity is triggered, it is no longer within 5 feet of an ally.
Aw.
I'm sorry.
not sneak attack.
So is it all points or just dice points or
dice.
for Path to the Grave?
Oh, I don't know. Actually, good question.
I think it's all damage. Vulnerable
Okay.
to all
He
damage.
gets all the damage. So whatever your damage
And
is, you
it's
double
doubled.
16,
Yeah.
16 psychic damage. And like Rasa is like, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no.
And you see his free hand. He's got one hand on that big old club that he's got sort of resting on his shoulder, and the other hand flies up to his face again. Ow! And it storms off into the fog, and you hear its voice get quieter. And it says, I think it's your fault she's hiding. And Rasa hears the little voice say, she's not hiding. And then it's Rasa's turn.
And Rasa
Oh
is going
my
to
God.
scream like no other. You leave her alone. And that way, at this point, everybody else would hear. If I were to go there-ish, do I kind of see a little girl yet or not yet?
Yes, actually, at that particular spot, you see, and forgive me, I'm reusing tokens, but there you go.
Okay. I'm going...
And you also see that the club is still resting on his shoulder, and he's just looking down at her.
Okay. Does he react at all when I scream, you leave her alone?
Yeah. He's going to stiffen up. And when you come into view, he'll turn his head. Actually, he's already facing in your direction because he can see in the fog. And he'll say, I'm not going to hurt her.
Can I insight check that +2?
He's
Because
not
I
gonna
just
hurt
heard
her.
him
Yeah.
accuse
Yep.
her of the reason why they're hiding, or Eloise is hiding.
Yeah, you're pretty confident that there's no subterfuge happening here. Whether that's because you rolled badly or you rolled well and it's true, I don't know, but you're pretty confident that there is no subterfuge. He's not going to hurt the little girl.
I'm just going to hold out my hand to her, scoop her up as fast as I can, and Oh, I have to fucking attack first.
Yes, you do.
Oh shit.
He wants to attack you, yeah.
They're worried about.
Wait, hold on. What actions do you still have? Can't you like bonus action disengage because you're a rogue?
That too, yeah. I was thinking I have mobile feet, so if I attack, I can also escape without.
But you can disengage.
But I can disengage, yeah, as a bonus attack. So maybe we'll do that.
So your
Grab
action
her.
is to scoop up a little girl, and your bonus
Yes.
action is to disengage.
Yes. And I've
Okay.
gone 5 feet so far.
Yep.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Oh no.
So the little girl's gone with me.
Yep.
Because she was the whole reason we were fighting these things to begin with. So, and this way, Snap's probably got a glimpse of me with a kid in my arm. And
As you dashed on by.
and that'd be all of it then.
Cool. That's cool. Round 7. This is a pretty long battle y'all are having. Round 7. I'm gonna do see if this thing can scream. It cannot scream. So I'm just gonna roll a E6, and 1 to 2 is Maiev, 3 to 4 is Dusk, 5, 6 is Aste. It's a 1.
After a wisdom save.
After a wisdom save, which might be the end of its turn anyway. It failed. It only rolled a 3. 3 plus 1 is 4. How much damage do they do? Might be irrelevant.
It's gonna be 14 radiant damage.
Oh, pisser.
Yeah, well, you know.
Doesn't have 15 health left.
18, but yeah, it's pretty close. Okay, so it's gonna swing first at Maiev.
Okay.
And it does a slam attack is +8 to hit, is 25 to hit. No, 15 to hit.
15 does not hit.
Cool. And I'm just gonna do odd even. Odd is Dusk, even is Aste. Cocked. It's even. That makes it Aste. And again, 7 plus 8 to hit is 15 to hit.
That wouldn't hit me. No.
This guy, he's obviously a little flummoxed at this point.
Isn't this the one that
And it's gonna try and run away. So there will be lots of opportunity attacks about to be triggered. We've got 5. So there's one from Maiev.
Do I have advantage to hit?
Yes. It is just a standard melee, though.
That is fine. 15 plus 8.
That hits.
Oh, that would be the maximum damage
of 16 slashing.
Fabulous. You now have a skull trapped on the end of your blade.
Fantastic.
So you swing down from above and crash into it and then crash it into the ground. And when you pick up your axe, there's a skull stuck to it.
Cool.
So that's his turn. His turn was to die. Snaps, what are you going to do?
His turn was
Heard him say, I'm not gonna hurt her. And he's big and dumb and he's breaking stuff and he just wants cake. And I don't think that that means maybe that he deserves to die. I'm very conflicted. Foggy's gonna probably see Snap screw her face up and then just go and drop Spirit Guardians. Just drop her concentration on that. Yeah, and then she's gonna 5, 10, walk forward until she sees the big guy. And she's gonna flip her spear around so that the point is not pointing at him. Trying not to be aggressive. We're just trying to protect the girl. We don't want her hurt. Can you stop and talk?
Again, he's got this look on his face. His eyes are pointed beyond you in the direction that Rasa went with the little girl. And he says, Eloise wouldn't want her hurt, and there's a dragon, and I can't find Eloise.
If I can respond, just there's no fucking dragon.
Cool. Conversation has been had.
I don't want to actually legitimately attack him. I'm just trying to like block him from breaking anything or chasing after the girl who I certainly don't want hurt. So I'm just gonna be here.
Just be in his way.
Just trying to put my hands up and just stop.
Cool. Maev, there's a lot of yelling going on over in that direction. There's a skull stuck on the end of your axe.
All right.
I will say, during Snaps' 6 seconds, the fog does seem to have become a little more misty, and like you can kind of make out Aste over there 10 feet away.
Huh.
And Foggy can kind of make out where Snaps is.
Oh, the fog is dimming?
A bit.
Clearing.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah, you know what I mean. Words are hard.
Oh, hey, Professor.
Oh.
My man, that hurts my head. I'm just gonna go over here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Can I see anything?
Nope.
Okay.
I mean, you can kind of make out things that are 10 feet away from you. If any of those skulls are still on the ground in that area, you would be able to see them. You could see
Okay.
all
I
the
still have one.
tent particles and little pieces of wood and, shit on the ground.
Okay. And I'm just kind of wandering through this fog with a skull on the end of my axe.
Yeah.
Okay. Still can't see anything. So I'm gonna dash. So 5, 10, 15, 20.
Oh, I forgot to move the cloud last time he moved. There we go. I forgot to move it last time he moved. Sorry.
Okay, so I can see.
You can now see outside the fog at Rasa and the little girl. And
Okay.
you maybe sorta could make out that somebody's over there, but you can't quite tell. It's foggy.
Okay. But I know that I saw Dusk and Professor over there.
Yeah.
I can see Rasa down there, so I know that Foggy and Snaps have to be over there in some orientation.
Yeah.
We're just gonna go even odd here.
And you did get a
Yep,
glimpse of
that
a little girl.
tracks. Yeah, I was gonna say even odd for even being Rasa and the girl, and odd being Snaps and Foggy, and I rolled a 6. I don't remember how much I've gone distance-wise.
40. You went 40.
I did
Yep.
my full 40 for my dash.
No, you just did your initial 40, I believe. I'll double check. Oh, no, I guess you did start dashing and I wasn't paying attention. So you've gone
Okay.
60.
So I have 20 more feet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I will. Once I start to be able to see through the fog and I can see Rasa, 5, 10, 15. Are
And
you Maisie?
the little girl looks up at you and is freaking out. She is in the arms of a very scary dragon lady and has just been reared up on by a great big orc lady.
With a skull on the end of her axe.
With the skull on the end of her axe, and she screams. Ah!
Whoa, and just kind of like flip the axe around and like hide the skull. Not gonna work very well. But sorry. Are you Maisie?
Yeah, amazing. Oh, what? Yeah, it's ah! Freaking out.
Yep, that
Totally
sounds
freaking
about
out.
right. I think I'll just use a bonus action to just start digging around in my backpack to try and like find some rations or something to calm the child.
All right. That was Snaps and Maiev. Foggy, what are you gonna do?
I'm just gonna be in the wrong window. 510. Oh, that probably means the video just updated a bunch. I'm sorry. I thought I was tabbed into the Chrome. I don't even know what was open. Yeah, that's probably gonna be confusing for YouTube. Sorry. Um. I'm just gonna step forward the 10 feet and just be present for the purposes of protecting Snaps in case he suddenly breaks.
So you're gonna smack him if he smacks at Snaps.
Correct.
Okay. Not gonna say anything?
Uh,
I mean, you've been talking up to this point.
He does talk in common.
yeah.
And you heard Snaps say, "There's no dragon."
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep like I'm gonna gesture downwards with open hands and just say, just stay calm. Just calm down and we're gonna talk.
Sun's getting real low, bud. Sun's getting real low.
Basically, yeah.
Fabulous. At this point, the next 2 people to go, the next 3 people to go before the fog giant acts are a pretty good distance away. How far was that, Dusk? Do it again.
Do that again.
Oh, you could see it?
Yeah, you're broadcasting.
No, it didn't.
So unless you can move 70 feet in one turn, we're going to drop out of initiative order.
I mean, I can do something that was within range of 70 feet.
Okay, well then we will continue in initiative order, but it's Aste's turn.
Got it.
Guess I'll just go back to the barn, honestly, knowing that this thing's done and I can see the edge of the fog again.
Might-
So
Yeah, you can see the
Rasa
people
and Maya's
outside
over there
the
with the
fog.
girl.
Yeah.
10, 15, 20. Would I see them at this point?
Yeah. You saw them as soon as you stepped out of the fog.
540. I'm on a wagon. I'll be on the wagon and be like, eh.
Woohoo!
Alright, that's pretty much it. I don't really think I have anything else.
Okay. Dusk, what are you going to do?
All right. I will drop Spirit Guardians. I'm going to kind of go up at an angle. I still have steps of
Yep.
night active. So I'm going to go up 5 over 5, kind of. So I'm going to go like at at an angle. So I'm going to go over 30
He's
feet.
going
5,
up
10,
invisible
15,
stairs.
25, 30. I'll be 30 feet in the air. If I can see the giant.
You can see the bump in the fog, and at this time, as you look at that bump in the fog, you can kind of make out some shape in it, where before it
Alright.
was just solid white. Now you can kind of make something out in there.
Well, if that's good enough, I will. Did someone say sun's getting real low? The moon, light of the moon, maiden, calm you. Let's chill you out. Calm emotions.
Cool, cool, cool.
It's a charisma
So
save. Charisma saving throw.
charisma
Unless,
save.
yeah. Gotta beat a 16.
Saving throws. Charisma is +6. It would be a dirty 20.
Okay.
So it doesn't really have any effect, although you might kind of think that maybe he's already kind of calming down because the fog is thinning.
And I helped.
You helped.
I help.
And if you're not going to do anything else,
Um,
Maisie. Oh, yes.
No, I'm good. We'll throw a giant wrench into this. I'm good.
Maisie is gonna look at this crazy lizard dragony lady that has scooped her up off the ground, and her feet are dangling, and she's waving her feet around and might accidentally kick you in the shin. Put me down, put me down, put me down.
Only if you go to the barn.
It's but it's but
Barn.
but he's looking for grandma.
Your grandma?
Yeah, but he's not gonna find her. She died.
You go to the barn. I will explain the situation, hopefully, to him. Okay?
You be.
Was it dragon?
Yep. And she just sort of slumps and starts walking toward the barn.
As she's walking away, does anybody else bake cakes here?
I don't understand about the cakes. Maybe Granny was giving him cakes. He never came before Granny died. And she just keeps sadly making her way to the barn. Or did she? Okay. So Giant on his turn is simply going to try to step over Snaps and head toward where he saw the little girl going, and then stops when he realizes the little girl is going in the barn. So I'm only going to have him move that far. And he will stop walking as soon as he realizes the little girl is going in the barn.
Oh dear.
And he just kind of slumps his shoulders and says, "If there's no dragon, Where's Eloise? It's been 2 weeks.
When's the last time you've seen your Eloise?
Yeah. And he like shuffles one of his giant feet in the dirt and sort of nudges the edge of a tent with his toe. And he just looks sad. Like a sad, sad little dejected boy. 15-foot tall, dejected little boy, but dejected little boy.
Still in initiative?
We can end initiative unless somebody feels the need to stay that way.
I don't think so, but Russ is definitely going to drag her feet about having a conversation about dead Eloise. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it would be Rasa's turn next, so let's drop initiative and let Rasa decide what to do first. And then we'll just role play as you see fit.
Russ is going
Unfortunately,
to grab
I
an
have to
arm.
pee, so
Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna join. I have to pee, so I'm gonna join on Dante with my mic muted and go pee so that I can still hear.
Okay.
I mean, I wouldn't mind a bio break if we're out of
Yeah,
that's
let's
fine.
initiative.
take a bio break. Cool. Let's do
Yeah.
that.
Oh, Mom, meds, because
Mhm.
I also need to do that.
All righty, I'll go get my stupid pills.
Be right
Ouch.
back.
That's a mood. Greg, you still here? Or are you taking a break as well? Yeah, everyone is gone. Okay. It's just me, and the recording's still going. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Happy Halloween, everyone. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All alone. All by myself. I'm singing just all by myself. Hi, welcome back. I totally wasn't singing while you guys were gone. I was like,
Hey, West. Is my microphone working?
yes.
I can hear
Yes,
you.
your microphone is working. I just got back.
Okay, is Ashley West back?
That's the person who
I'm
said.
here. Can you hear me?
No,
Apparently
everybody
not.
is really, really quiet. Hold on, let me wiggle my. How about now?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Can't hear a damn thing. I'm gonna
What
unplug
about
and plug
me?
back
Yes,
in.
I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
I can hear
I
everyone
think
too.
Mother.
Not with me.
Yeah, I think my mom's the only one having issues with audio.
Makes sense.
Because, it's not like the DM needs to be able to hear what the fuck is going on.
No, my candle just went out. Oh, that sucks. Yep. So much for that.
Did she hit the mute button on her? No, we can hear her. That's not the problem. Can y'all hear my dog barking in the background?
No.
No, I do not hear any dogs.
No pupper action.
Can you hear us now?
Hello?
Uh-oh.
Oh.
She's not even talking now.
Yeah.
I heard a from her, I think.
Mom. Hello.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Can you hear me? Can we hear them?
Very quiet, Aste.
What? Ain't no way.
Quiet the whole
Yeah,
time.
you've been kind of quiet all night, Drew.
How?
I don't know.
do anything. I
Or
didn't
so
change
you
anything.
think.
No, my input and output volumes are at maximum. My microphone is on max, as I know it. I don't understand. Why, SpongeBob? Why?
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
EM is having technical difficulties.
Yes.
What the hell is going on?
Well, now I
Hear
can
you.
hear my mother.
I can hear.
Me too.
Yeah, but you guys are muffled like my halfway unplugged or something.
Is it trying to put your
That's
sound out of somewhere else?
that's strange.
True.
Well, hold on.
Yeah, that's actually a good idea. Like, is it actually muffled?
Riggs is sending IT glares on your behalf.
Greg, did you see my message?
We're all here. We're just being quiet. I don't know if we still sound muffled to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, currently we're all just not talking.
Yeah, I was distracted by a cat. I'm sorry.
Buy a dog over here.
Table chat. No. Oh, it's a video.
But there were no barks. I will say that. There were no barks.
Oh Lord, he running.
Yes. He is honest to be the most active dreamer that I've ever had in an
Barks.
animal. There are times where he full on barks. It is the strangest thing.
No, I have not heard the DM in a minute. Not since she first reconnected.
Yep. But she's not even going green either. As if she is speaking and it's just not.
Did the button on her headphones get pressed again?
Rick, send in the in-house IT specialist.
On it.
I was referring to Dad, but then I realized it was 11 o'clock. He's probably asleep. Oh, in the meantime.
Oh, and
Oh,
it's
there was a weird. There was something.
painfully loud
There we
now.
go.
My right click my app down to 70%.
Grabbing.
Nope, still too loud.
Oh, how we doing now?
Whose voice was that?
That was your daughter.
Oh boy, you're still really loud. Somebody else talk.
Hello.
You sound
Hello.
great. Okay, it's just my Eva's really loud
Am I supposed to be
now.
hearing something from the DM? Because I do not hear anything. I can leave and come back.
Yes. the
Yeah,
Oh,
she's been. Did you hear Ashley West while she was talking just now?
yeah, she was really loud. Okay, talk.
Yeah,
Say
she was
something,
really loud.
Snaps.
I can. Can you hear me?
I can hear you in one ear. That's good enough. Weirdness going on with my headset. Maybe it's just time to buy a new one.
It is possible. You
I
have
haven't
updated the
heard
laptop.
Andrew speak.
Hi, I've been
Yep,
just
we're good.
okay.
Okay, I think I can hear everybody. And Gregory is on his way back upstairs after coming down to try to help me.
Yeah, I sent in the in-house IT specialist.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't it be funny if now Mom can't hear me?
It
Oh
would be
God, you are
hilarious.
loud.
Oh dear.
Opposite problem.
Okay. Great. So now that we've all peed
Indeed.
And
Well,
taken
I
our
should
meds.
take
and
note
taken
of
our
when
meds,
that break ended. From 2:11 to 2:20. I will attempt to remember
And then
to.
I heard you say my name, and then shit started happening with the technology.
yeah. Okay. So here we are. Back on the battlefield. Giant is has stopped and said something to somebody.
Yep. All right. So Ross is gonna kind of yank Maya along behind her.
Oh, Maya would have been in lockstep with her.
Yep. And
I'm on the right.
she would, God help us all. This is either going to go really good or really bad. The little girl did just tell me that her grandmother, Eloise, died. She's not hiding. She's just not here anymore. She can't
And
make it anymore.
his little face gets all squunched up, and he kind of his knees buckle a little bit, and he just sort of squats on the ground. You know how a small child will squat with their butt on their heels?
Yep.
He
I
kind
still
of
do that.
hunkers down into that. Yeah, he kind of hunkers down into
still do
that
that.
position and lets go of his big bone club so that it's on the ground behind his butt and resting against his back. And he puts both hands over his face and says, "No, Eloise was nice to me." And he will cry. And
No.
the fog gets thick again. Dusk, you can't see nothing.
Hmm.
Oh no.
Hey, just sit
How
down.
long
Just
does
sit down.
how long does calm emotions actually last?
Uh,
Is it a thing
It
that
didn't
happens
work.
instantly or it didn't work? Okay. Yeah, okay, cool.
Was
Go ahead.
already kind of calming down until just now.
Yeah, okay.
yeah. Though, for the record, if it starts to work, 1 minute.
Got it. So, yeah, he's definitely losing his little shit about Eloise being dead.
I do not
Okay,
have any
okay.
kind of calm emotions prepared, but I'm gonna just, hey, sit down. Just sit down and let it out, and I'm going to mass cure wounds and include the giant in that. So that's everybody in this
Oh,
circle.
okay, cool. What does that do to him?
He's gonna heal, so he's gonna feel better from all the ouchies that we gave him.
Let me know how much.
That one. Why? Why? Okay. 20 health, 30-foot circle around me.
Plus 20.
So, Foggy, Rasa, Maiev, the giant, myself. And she's just trying to actively calm him down and just comfort him as he works through this.
But Eloise took care of me after my brother died. I know what died is. She's not gonna come back. Who's gonna take care of me now?
Other than cakes, what did she do for you?
Eloise gave me hugs and said nice things.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to just well, I'm gonna just do a bonus action and pick off my telepathic speech. And I'm just gonna talk into Rasa's head for a second and go, do we think that it's just that the people here are assholes? I think the people here are just assholes. They were trying to fight each other.
Yeah. And I don't think they would appreciate this in Dybrook.
No, probably not.
I'll be back. And Rasa is going to run off.
Oh my gosh.
So beat Maiev to it. Maiev was gonna go intimidate them.
Oh, Rasa wasn't going to go intimidate at all.
What's
Rasa
happening?
eventually, whenever you have a minute, she's going to go in and try to have a conversation with everyone within the barn.
Including little Maisie.
Including little Maisie if I have to. Yep.
Okie dokie. Anybody else
just
want to
gonna
do
sit
anything
here.
else out there before we go there?
Snaps is just staying with the giant and doing what she does and being with him and letting him work through these feelings right now.
Mm-hmm.
Foggy's-
Morning support.
Yeah, Foggy's gonna stay here, and it's gonna be less about making sure Snaps is okay and more observing what Snaps is doing.
Dusk will descend.
It's thick fog. Good luck.
Yeah, and make his way out of the fog to check on the barn and the people in the barn.
Cool.
Maiev is just leaning into the mom side of my kid fell down and hurt themselves. Comforting type thing.
Got it. Alrighty, Russo, what are you going to say to these folks? They're all crowding around Maisie right away, peppering her with questions. Where were you? What were you doing out there? That was so dangerous.
I need all of yours attention. When did the white fog start?
Well, let me think about that, and let's see. About 2 weeks ago. Yeah, Darna's girl got lost in the hills, but we found her pretty quick, but then this thing started happening.
He is a giant, and he's been looking for Eloise.
And this whole time I've been saying Eloise, her name's Emeleth. No wonder you were confused by the name Eloise.
Emeleth. He's been looking
Yeah,
for
for Emeleth. Old Emeleth, old Emeleth, she passed away about 2 weeks ago too.
Exactly. She was nice to him. She used to say nice things, occasionally give him a treat. You be nice to him. Can at least one of you summon some humanity, and your problem will go away.
Wait a minute, and the guy who was ready to scoop everybody up and get out of Dodge, the younger of the two fist fighting guys,
Mhm.
sort of walks toward where you are in the doorway and says, wait, are you telling me that this whole white cloud is a giant and
A frog.
Emeleth been talking to it?
And giving it cake and saying nice things to it and making him feel really good. And he's been
Well,
thinking that she's been playing hide and seek and has been looking for her.
Well, why'd he keep crushing all the house? Well, that doesn't make no sense now, does it? If you're looking for somebody, you look for somebody. You don't crush. How? Well, where is this? I got cakes. Hold on. And he goes and he grabs a backpack and he rummages through the backpack. Look, I got cake. Here, take cake. And he
Well,
hands you a bunch of cake.
I'm saying if maybe one of you could befriend him like Emelette did, he won't come looking for treats and whatever. You
So
know,
at
it's
this point, little Maisie has sidled up next to you and is like tugging on your skirt.
yes, Maisie.
I um I I I kind of thought maybe the fog was Granny coming to visit on us, but if it's not Granny and it's that big guy,
It's the big guy
and
looking for Granny.
Granny liked the big guy,
She did. And the big guy really liked Granny. It sounds like Granny was a good one.
could I talk to the big guy?
You want to bring him a
And she
cake?
reaches to take the cakes from the other guy.
Let's bring him a cake.
Okay, let's go. And she's like hot on your heels, running out with cakes. Do. And she comes up and she says, Granny done made you cakes, mister? And this silly exchange happens between them where they both sound like 7-year-olds and they back and forth, and he tells her that Emeleth made him feel better after the bad dreams that came because the bad dreams took his brother away, and the bad dreams, and she comes and she makes him feel better and she brings him cakes, but she stopped bringing him cakes, and so he started to come look for her, and this is how all this shit happened. So
I think Maya
Maisie
actually
promises.
understood the entirety of the conversation for the first time in a very long time.
Mm-hmm. And Maisie's gonna look at you people and say, so if what's your name? To the big guy, and he says, I my brother just called me Dopo.
Oh, that's
And
not nice.
yeah, she says, well, Dopo, if you'll be my friend, I will bring you cakes just like Granny did, but you have to promise not to squish the tents anymore. And he agrees. And so she looks at Rasa and says, is it okay if I take cakes to wherever Dopo lives sometimes?
I
And
think you need to ask your big people. I would approve of it, but you need to ask your big people.
okay, yep, we could do that, and I could do that. And as the conversation has been going on with the little girl, the fog is slowly fading and eventually does dissipate completely. We're back on the token
And now
layer.
everyone in the barn can see a giant.
A giant sitting out there, hunkered down on his butt, talking to this little tiny girl. and he's like got two fingers stuck out, and she's got her hands on his finger, like she's hanging on to him, and they're just talking now, and they're going to work out some details. But the problem seems to have resolved itself.
Without killing too many of the things.
I guess as he calms down, he might look to the adults and ask if the scary nightmare things are gone now, because he doesn't hear, and they are gone now.
Doesn't hear them.
As
The
Maya
things that were
wipes a
screaming.
skull off of her axe.
Yeah, Mayev still has a skull on the end of her axe.
Oh, those,
So I'm just
you squished one. I wasn't, they get away from me, but you squished one.
we squished a couple.
There
We,
was
we squished a
three.
couple.
There was three. Did you get three?
So, but I
She's
don't
gonna
know
look
that.
at the one on her axe, the one down the way. Did we get all three?
Yes, I believe so.
I think
'Cause I
you
think one
picked
was
up the
deleted.
skull of the one, and then you two killed the other two, right?
Yeah. Yeah. We. She's counting real slow. The one on her axe, and then that one
She
over
picked up
there.
and threw.
I picked one up. I threw one. Yeah. We got all three.
So if Maisie comes to visit me and I'm upset, they won't be there?
I don't know how those things are made.
They come when I am sad or mad or scared. Oh, you squished them.
I don't know how this works.
If there's only ever been 3, then we handled them, but if you've ever seen more of them, we haven't handled those ones.
And I don't know if
There
you can
was.
create more.
And if more can manifest each time.
Yeah.
I mean, we can maybe look in her book tonight, but yeah.
Let's go get a tattoo. So maybe, Maisie, you should not come to see me in my cave in case I had a bad dream and the nightmares are back. But if I'm not sad, I could come see you to get cakes.
As long as
What
you're
kind of
gentle and don't break
nightmares are we
buildings.
talking about?
Yeah, explain that.
Well, when you sleep, sometimes you remember scary or sad things,
Okay.
and the nightmares killed my brother when I was mad. And so now
Yeah.
sometimes when I sleep, I remember.
Okay.
And it
Doesn't
makes
sound like a
me
specific nightmare that we've had before. Okay. That's what I was
and it,
thinking.
yeah, and it makes me sad, and I wake up sad and mad, and there's
Maybe
the nightmares because I was sad and mad, and it gets foggy.
maybe you can just visit here when you're calm. And that way Maisie doesn't get hurt.
I think maybe that's smart. Maybe that's smart. Are you smart, Maisie? And she gets all puffed up and says, I'm very smart. Well, it's gotten dark, and the fog cloud is dispersed, and there's a little girl sort of sitting now on his foot, holding his finger. And they're having a nice little conversation about how nice Eloise used to be. And the folks in the barn have slowly started to filter out and reassemble their homes and light campfires and start cooking. And the tents that are closest to where this lovely little conversation with Maisie is happening have elected to not do that and are sort of trying to jicky jack and build themselves new structures in some other part of the area rather than try to rebuild over here where the giant is. At some point, Barber and Belfern, the two dudes who had been fighting in the street, will approach whoever's loitering nearest to the barn. I don't know where Aste went. Oh, Aste moved up toward the giant. Oh, Dusk. Approach Dusk and say, we can't help you enough, sir, for having the nerve to just run out there into the white like that. And I'm so sorry. If we'd have knowed what the white was, we'd have been maybe done something different. But all we could hear was the yelling and the shrieking and the uh the tents getting squished, and anytime anybody was out there in there, it got beat up bad. And so we wasn't gonna go out in that like that. But you seem to be some brave old people.
Well, it's very kind of you. I'd like to think of it that the Moon Maiden has set us on the path that would lead us here, and I'm glad that we could figure out what was going on. So you don't have to worry about being terrorized by a sad giant for much longer.
He's gonna keep terrorizing us for a little while, but not much longer.
Figure of speech.
Oh, I'm not much good with figures and speeches, sir. But if you say it's gonna be okay, I'm gonna believe you.
It's going to be all right. Blessings of saloon on all of you.
I'm sure that's a good thing, sir, and I will wish it right back to you, whatever that blessing is, sir.
You haven't heard of the Moon Maiden?
Oh God.
Well, no, not rightly, sir. No, I have not.
Well, I'll regale you all about her later over some drinks. How about that?
I've got some ale. I'll meet and he points at one of the campfires. I'll meet you on over there yonder. And he goes
That's
and he hefts a barrel of ale and starts walking toward the fire.
all right. You'll follow
Had
him.
to stop the night anyway.
Oh yeah, your horses need a rest. They're in the barn. Maybe a little bit freaked out from all the racket, but they're in there. So at some point, it's gotten dark, and the giant shoves little Maisie off of his foot and says, "I gotta get back to the cave and go to bed now, 'cause it's dark time, and my brother always said you have to go sleep at dark time." Can
Sleep
I
at dark
come
time is good.
sleep at dark time? I could come and maybe visit you. This is 4 cakes, so I could come and visit you in 4 days. And Maisie says 4 days would be lovely. And so our giant says thank you to the lizard lady and pats the
very
cat on
good.
the head and tries to shake hands with the monk and the lady with the big axe. And just waves at everybody and says he's going to go sleep in the cave because it's dark time. And off he goes.
And Giant, I'll shout, "Blessings of salute on you."
Yeah, he's not going to know who Saluna is either. He's just going to go. So there you go. Y'all can hang out with at a campfire over here or over here, wherever, and have yourselves some ale. And there will be banjo music and interesting square dance like behaviors from a whole bunch of people who look a whole lot alike.
Look a whole lot alike. After fixing her hair, Snaps is going to go take care of the horses and make sure that they're well groomed, well fed after their long day of travel.
Yeah, Dusk would talk about the Moon Maiden with anybody who wants to listen.
Several of them are quite interested to hear what you have to say. And some of them are just really interested in the ale.
Does Foggy sit and listen to the sermon as well?
Yeah. Foggy's probably going to mess around with his new lyre a little bit more. Just
Oh, well, there
gentler.
is a guy with a banjo.
Oh, well, I don't want to. Yeah, I'm stupid. I wouldn't wanna... Yeah, no, I don't want to.
Dueling banjos, let's do it.
No.
You're not going to play it back? Oh, all right.
No, I'm not.
Don't want to fire dance to banjo music.
Oh my goodness.
So XPs would be 3 of those and 1 of those. 10800 divided by, how many of you are there? 1,
2, 3,
2,
4,
3,
5,
4, 5, 6
6, yes.
divided by 6 is everybody gets 1800 XPs and a barrel of free ale in front of the campfire tonight because that's all these people have to offer you. Food and ale.
1800.
1800.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
I assume Samity was hiding in the barn with the people and the horses.
Yeah, at some point she would have come out and kept quite the distance from the giant and just stayed back by whoever was by the barn and did not approach the giant and just sort of hung back. Maybe she'll pepper Snaps with some questions about what was all that about while they're dealing with the horses together.
And she will explain.
There you go. And I guess Samity would probably ask, is it, she'd express that she's met humans who had, diminished capacity, if you will, that never quite grew up all the way. And is that normal to happen to giants too? And other kinds of creatures?
I mean, I assume so. I mean, we can.
Shouldn't he ought to have an adult watching out after him? If
Sounds like
he's
he had his brother, and his brother didn't make it. But
just
maybe
saying.
if he makes friends here, maybe with Maisie and a few other people. Maybe he'll have this little settlement.
Like this whole community could be his adults.
Maybe, yeah.
Well, that's not bad. I like the sound of that. Because he's big. He could use a big number of adults, right? And she
Yeah.
just sort of wanders off and goes to talk to one of the women in the barn doing something. And you could tell she's like instigating now. This is what's going to happen. She's
You're going to
decided
take care of him.
this is going to have to happen. So she's wandered off to go
Oh.
start networking the adults in this community. Get them on task. They got to understand it's their job now.
Yeah, the other solution
It
is
was their
is not pleasant.
Yeah. Snaps will eventually join everyone else after she finishes up with the horses.
Me leaving room for you all to role play whatever conversations you want to have.
Did Dusk ever tell us that he went and got that wolf sculpture, or did we notice a
You would have
wrapped up
seen it.
package in or on the cart?
It would have definitely been a little indiscreet. It would be there. I don't think Dusk would acknowledge it unless asked.
There's a new parcel in the
Snaps will ask
carriage.
about it. I think Snaps will ask about it when she gets back to the fire and when there's a lull in the Mood Maiden sermon. Because nobody else got a package except for Foggy and his liar. Dusk just came back with this package in the car.
Well, to that. Well, given everything we learned about how the emotions of those students were finding its way into the artwork, I think I felt bad. I felt, oddly enough, bad not necessarily for the situation, but just bad at how I reacted to those emotions, because I felt like these weren't just things embedded in the art in order to make us feel a certain way and somehow encourage us to buy these things. They were just, that's how they as students were feeling. And for me to feel that kind of frustration and determination, I thought I would just maybe do something for that student to have a little payoff for all their hard work, because it is a beautiful sculpture. Don't get me wrong, but and also if I'm being honest with myself, I feel like I felt these emotions before. I just didn't realize it. And I've felt this way about my life and the past and the lack of knowing. And so while I've been frustrated with this process of becoming who I am, not really knowing who I was, or if I'm supposed to be something or what, but the determination is there. And, I feel like my life has meaning. We've done some good things in these past few, weeks or so. Feels good.
Yes.
So I don't know. I thought that there was something to that gentleman saying that art's supposed to make you feel a certain way, and maybe it's a little on the nose, but felt like you know what? I think this wolf has a home and back at our place here in Dybrook. home. So that's why there's a mysterious sculpture that showed up in her carriage today. And I'm told that the student will have some help towards their tuition because of that, and I think that'll probably alleviate their frustration, I hope. Knowing that someone out there gives a damn about their art.
And you still felt the feelings when you got it this morning?
Yeah, I did. Much to my surprise, I thought for some reason maybe, maybe, just maybe, we broke some sort of link to the students, but
Maybe it'll fade over time, or maybe the student will learn to have that feeling again. We'll have to
maybe,
check in with Muriel.
maybe. And if it bothers people, I can keep it in me quarters and till I can figure out a way to disenchant it, or but not in a rush. Sometimes being able to feel like that is it's not necessarily a bad thing. It sure beats bawling your eyes out or being giddy with joy, though. Oh boy. Oof.
Maya will pipe up. I still think we should have bought that dragon.
You'd be addicted to it. You'd never feel as good as you do when you look at that. You'd want to feel that way all the
You're
time.
probably right. It made such pretty lights.
Indeed. That's why it was so insidious.
Oh, dragon.
But yeah. Well, we can always revisit the place and see if it's sold. And if you really, really want Maya, we can always scoop it up. Take it in doses. Too much of a good thing and all, unite.
Much of a good thing. Maya's gonna start digging around in her backpack. I have this this flask from the Dead People Island.
Mm-hmm.
It's engraved with Thinka,
Mm-hmm.
and it's full of some really caustic booze.
Yep.
And I'm gonna make the DM decide if it's Baldilocks or not when I take a swig.
I think you determined that it was likely already Baldilocks.
Player
it
can't remember.
Yeah, I can't remember if it's actually Baldilocks or just caustic like Baldilocks.
Mhm.
But your nose hairs are singed. Your lungs are struggling to bring in air after you've had a drink. Like maybe you should have done the Baldilocks drinking practices because it's fried your lungs with your own breath by inhaling after having drunk it. And your chest is burning and your esophagus is burning and your nose is burning and your eyes are watering and your stomach's a little upset. Just a
Yeah.
little upset, you know.
The only reason you're still alive is because you have maximum con.
Yeah.
Maybe it would be better to dilute it in your ale.
Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and turn it
Do a
into a
little
bomb,
tipple.
and yeah, we'll do one of those.
Tastes amazingly like kerosene.
Delicious.
Deliciously yucky. Cool. So Snaps and Dusk have had a lovely chat about the sculpture. If anybody wants to have a chit chat with a local person, I can give you some more details about Emeleth.
I think Maev is more trying to suss out from Rasa whether or not we told them to stop being assholes.
Whether or not she straight out comes out and asks that.
Yeah, pretty much.
Not in so many words.
Too many words confuses them.
Well, okay, I didn't use those words.
Oh.
I asked them, I used a bigger word. Nicer word. I asked them to have humanity for a giant. So kindness for a giant. Which is kind of like, don't be an asshole.
Yeah.
And I can't guarantee that they're not going to be assholes, but at least Maisie's going to take care of the giant. So
She's a good egg. Oh, are we not supposed to say that word anymore?
no, we're okay.
She just like looks to the skies.
I said the word egg. Oh no.
Although maybe we should be careful not to make any mention of that, especially in the mornings, just in case there's a watcher at any point, even if it can't be tracked where it is now. Trying to be very vague in case there is a watcher or any visitor listening to us, a villager. It is about midnight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
starting
Joe's
to fade.
playing.
Yeah, creative juices are starting to wane.
Yeah.
I can see if anybody wants to do anything else before bed at the top of next session. Maybe
Yeah.
like messaging or
I will
anything.
I will say Samity, after quite some time, comes out from the barn and she's got these this woman and her 10, 11-year-old kid in tow and is bringing them over and walks up to Foggy and says, hey, Foggy, this is Darna and her daughter Zephne, and they have agreed to help Maisie with the giant.
Oh, okay.
Zefne. Just Zefne and Darna. And so they're gonna help Maisie make friends with the big old giant guy.
I totally
Hooray.
thought that conversation was going in a different direction, so we're good.
Maybe if they build this friendship, maybe if y'all build this friendship with him, he can help you rebuild your little settlement here. Maybe.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's a good
Well,
idea.
that's a thought. That's a good thought. And
Gotta build a friendship first.
Yeah, the woman sits down with her daughter around the fire and engages in general conversation, and I will give you what you learn, and then we'll all go to bed.
Yes.
Emeleth had been depressed and sullen ever since her daughter got the sickly and died. That was like 3 years ago, and she'd been bringing up Maisie there, but that child spent most of her time over with Belfern and his kin up until Emeleth had the change of mood. Just in the last couple of months, her mood got all different, and she'd been all cheerful and chatty again. And so Maisie'd been staying with her granny for a while there, and well, now I guess maybe it's because Granny met this giant, and if it made Granny Emeleth cheerful and chatty, maybe getting to know him would be fun. So we're going to give it a go. There you go. Now the whole thing makes more sense. They had group therapy and things got better. Yeah.
Hooray for group therapy.
So, yay. So there we are. So Maisie is going to start feeding giant cakes, and she's got some adults in the community who are going to help out. And you all are going to booze it up and go to sleep. They're going to let you sleep in the barn with your horses inside the barn, which I guess
Which was
horses
weird,
could be in the
apparently,
barn
to
now that
them.
now that we don't have to hide in the barn anymore. I guess you could have horses in the barn again. That makes some sense, but we ain't got no horses no more. They all run off during the whole white thing. But that's fine. It's fine.
Mhm.
So you guys can camp out in the barn.
Nice.
And I will write some shit for next time.
Sounds good.
I might have a message before bed. We'll see, but that'll be next time. We'll see if there's anybody
Okay.
who wants to do anything. Because
Alright,
my
I
brain
will,
doesn't work anymore right now.
I will end this
Yeah,
recording
my
here then.
brain is.
Speaking of ending recordings, I should explain what happened.
Oh.
Yeah, so the reason last thing got uploaded so late is because about 6 days ago at this point, when I double checked and made sure that my most recent footage in the D&D recordings folder matched whatever the most recently uploaded video was. When I did that, it did, because between last session and this one, a game came out and I wanted to record footage for it so that I didn't have to play it if I wanted to show it to somebody. And the OBS doesn't know what game I'm playing, it just knows I'm recording things, and so I have to manually change things. And so when I went to record this game, I went, hey, don't put this footage in the D&D folder, put it in this new folder, and then I recorded my footage and shut my PC down for the day and never went back and fixed where the recordings go. So previous sessions recording ended up in the wrong place, and so when I went to check if my current existing footage matched what was on YouTube, it did, because I was looking at the wrong footage.
There
So,
you go.
whoops. That
Still
won't
good.
happen again.
The footage is there, and now it's on YouTube.
Yeah.
Now it's on YouTube.
I will work on getting this one uploaded over the course of the next 3 days as well. Sorry. Anyway,
And I will.
unless anybody has anything
No,
else
you're
to say to
good.
YouTube, goodbye, YouTube.
Goodbye,
Good night,
YouTube.
YouTube.
Good night.